Some of the pieces of clothing I am wearing were purchased brand new, and others were purchased at the lived-in stage of their existence. If you can correctly guess which one's which in the comments below, I will buy you a ticket to anywhere planes fly to. The only catch is that you can't say my underwear because that's obviously not thrifted. That's just fucking disgusting. They're all thrifted. Huh? Also, I'm not actually gonna buy you a plane ticket. Thrifting slaps, but there are some challenges I have faced that I'm gonna share with you now in the hopes that they help you in some way. Challenge number 1, choosing the right thrift store. Inside downtown Toronto, too expensive. Unless you're willing to dedicate an entire day to finding maybe one beautiful item that you will probably cherish for a long time, it's not really worth it. Where'd you get those pants? Not real thrifting? How much were they roughly? Do you mind saying?
This was like $90. I'm ashamed.
$90! Whoa, dude! I'm not in a current position to want to dedicate that amount of time to spending money on something I don't absolutely need, so I opt for the thrift stores outside of the city. Challenge number 2. Choosing the right approach. There are 3 approaches with which I choose to thrift. Knowing the approach ahead of time allows me to understand the intention behind the trip, though there are some setbacks with each one. Okay. Now, actually, I'm just gonna, ow, you mother! First approach, with an idea of 1 or 2 or 5 things that I know I need to get and or truly want to get. I enter the thrift stores with urgency and laser focus. This is when I find myself going to specific areas and looking for the exact oversized sweater I know I will want to wear on a fairly regular basis. This is also known as the safe approach and tends to leave me with items I wear regularly but don't feel that excited about wearing. The second approach, also known as the interesting approach, is when I enter the store with no notion of what I want and or need. I am open-minded and looking for items that are interesting. It's not always something that might be traditionally pretty, but I find that when I embrace my weird, good things happen. Third approach. The judgmental approach. With no notion of what I want or need, I shuffle through the aisles with a mental block that judges each item in excruciating detail so as to decide whether or not I will truly enjoy its presence in my life. I usually leave the store empty-handed with this approach. What challenge number are we on? Challenge number 2. Knowing when to purchase. Choosing the best item comes down to intuition. If I see something that is cute and interesting and wonderful and just the right amount of quirky, I commit to the purchase without so much as a second thought. It also helps when the item costs like $8. Then there are the items that are too boring or too eccentric for my liking. These are the items I do not even consider picking. Then there is the middle ground. This is the place of complete torture, where the item is quirky in the best way, but it's also kind of boring at the same time. If I am in the middle ground and have come at it with approach number 2, the interesting approach, I find myself being completely lost in terms of understanding the item's true value. Because I don't want to judge it too harshly, but I also don't want to limit myself to the mundane, I back myself into a corner. This is dangerous territory because it puts me in a very vulnerable position to panic buy. This was something I purchased in a panic. But the silver lining is that I spent like $4 on this shirt, so I feel absolutely no hesitation in deciding to do this. It's definitely an improvement. If the item is cute, but the price is above $40, I don't get it. Unless it is a one-of-a-kind, you will never find this anywhere else kind of item. But that is a rare occurrence and should be considered wisely before making any rash decisions. where your finances are at is also a good indicator of how worthy the item is. The best way for me to combat these challenges is to just try and carry all of the approaches at once, and to always, always, always check my bank statement first. If I can't afford an item, then I just simply don't buy it. Most of the time. The best thing about thrifting is that the item has a history. And it's not just about the clothing either. It's a sense of pride that you stuck out through the hunt to find that one little gem of interestingness. And the more you hunt, the better you get at finding things that are interesting to you. And if paying less means finding something that may not quite fit right, so you crop it to try and make it suit you better, then so be it. You know, it won't always work. But the more you do it, the better you get at finding things that you think is cool and things that you think aren't cool. Plus you save so much fucking money this way. I mean, I spent less than $200 and got a blazer, a jacket, a cute skirt, this Adidas jacket, this beautiful red and black dress, these pants, this skirt, which is really cute. It's got like things on the side. Also 5 bags, 6 bags, so much stuff, and a pair of new Nikes. What are those shoes called, Ben?
Huaraches.
Huaraches. You wanna know how much those were? $8. Yeah. I love thrifting, what can I say? Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell because I truly do not know when I'm gonna post another video, but I'm hoping that it's gonna be more consistent. It's been like a month and a half since the last one, the notebook video. If you missed it, check it out. But follow me on all my other socials. Instagram and TikTok are the only 2 I really stay up to date on. So if you're interested to see me in my everyday life, that's probably the places to go. But YouTube is where I drop these kinds of videos. They're pre-planned, scripted, and I think pretty fucking cool. So subscribe if you also agree with that. Okay, thanks.